TXT is a program that helps young men of color to become technology entrepreneurs. So we help them learn how to code, help them learn how to design, help them learn how to pitch a product. The entire component of a program is based around leadership. What they're trying to do is come up with a social issue that they can solve. For example, they can solve a problem like kids don't know how to study for the SATs, so they can develop an app on that. It's not that we're teaching kids just the technology, how to code, how to design. At the end of the day, we're teaching kids how to become leaders and build confidence in themselves and understand that they can go to college, they can have a future in technology. We decided to do a program that was going to help both bridge technology with young men and help them get engaged into this program and be successful in life. And I felt like if it could do it for me, it can do it for others as well. That's how TXT came about, is just knowing that technology can not just teach a kid how to code, but really save a life. Before we applied for the Springboard grant, TXT was really just getting started. We didn't know how to grow. We didn't know where to get funding. We didn't know what our structure of our board should look like. We didn't think about how we were going to scale. During that time, we were jumping around from like a coffee shop to a church to figure out where can we get Wi-Fi. Now we have our own space. Now we have a place we can go home and we can go and code and design. The other component of it that I'm so happy and proud of is that we went from serving 20 kids to now serving over 200 kids in 1 year with our workshops, with our hackathons, with our Summer Leadership Academy. We've touched over 1,000 lives. A hackathon is 1 day for 8 hours. We bring the community into a space where they're learning how to code and they're coming together and they're innovating to solve community issues through coding. A lot of times these hackathons are in downtown LA or in Santa Monica, and our kids from the inner city are not able to attend those. This time around, we brought it to the housing developments, which never has been done before. And we had over 80 kids present, just having fun and innovating together.
Oh my gosh, this is so amazing!
Working with a mentor, it's great, it's awesome. Anita is the best thing that could have happened to us.
I felt like I could help him, at least in the beginning stages, around boards and fundraising, just helping be a sounding board for the problem. What is it, the problem that you want to solve?
The fact that I have somebody that I can call and say I have to make tough decisions, I don't know how to handle it, she really helps me bounce back and helps me kind of think about what are the different pros and cons and what path should I take. Anita is just the best person that I could have had at the growing stage of TXT. If it wouldn't be for her, I think I would be a little more stressed out. We wouldn't be at the point that we're at now. I personally didn't know what were the best practices or how to hire or what to look for. So Anita and I talked about it. She gave me all the tips that she had learned and also her past mistakes that she's made when hiring people.
Often when there were problems that came up, he would call me. Most of them are political or people or funding, and say, what do you think? And often I could just say, what do you think, Oscar? And he had the right instincts for this. So a lot of it was just reassuring him, and trust your instincts about this. Do it well, do it right, and the good things happen. The money will come. People trust you if you stay true to the vision of what you want to do.
We have 70% of our kids that are coming through our program going into technology careers. It's a deep impact that we're having, not just in South LA, but throughout the nation. I believe that they're really the ones who are going to change how technology will be looked at in the future, because they're coming with bright new ideas that nobody has thought about yet. If we continue doing this over and over again, there will be a technology company coming out of South LA of teens that are doing this new technology ventures and being innovators with technology. Nowadays, the conversations are, let's bring a company into South LA. But no, why do we need to do that? Let's groom our own. It's just been, the biggest blessing that we could have had as an organization, because now we know that we can continue growing, and it's going to be an organization that's rooted in South LA, but can be a national model for other communities as well.